Aaron, one more question for you. I mean, since joining Global Esports, I'm pretty sure you've had to follow the Indian Valorant scene as well, just to be aware of the upcoming players and the upcoming athletes. What would your advice be to the teams and the IGLs that are here in India as to how can they take their game and their IGLing skills to the next level?
Yeah, 100%. I feel, I feel kind of awkward in that situation because I think India has some really great up and coming players, not just in Valorant, in other games as well. Like bgmi just came back. I've been following a little bit of that, and it just seems like there's a lot of talent there. They need more time. It's a bit unfortunate how the gaming ecosystem in India hasn't really developed. And I actually followed Orangutan OG in their Ascension tournament, and it was kind of heartbreaking. I kind of wanted them. I don't know why, but I kind of wanted them to win.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
And then when they lost those close games, I was like, damn, it's so close.
Damn.
Close. The only thing I can really say is you really just gotta grind and keep working hard, because it sucks that the circumstances aren't the best, as in like not everyone gets the best opportunity in India Valorant, or it's just a lot of players, and also it just needs time to develop. You got to keep going hard, and kind of like what Rossi said, I think what's really important is that you got to make sure you enjoy it. If you're just grinding every day and you're hoping that once you become a professional, this is what a lot of people, not just in Southeast Asia but also North America, they think that once you become a professional, like, oh, I'm gonna become a professional tomorrow, my life's gonna go 360. I'm gonna get, I'm gonna eat the best foods, I'm gonna go on the best vacations. Like, it doesn't really work like that. Your life changes, obviously, when you become a professional, but it's still the same grind. It's still the same work every day. So if you don't enjoy what you're doing, just because you get paid to do it or you make a career out of it, doesn't mean you're going to be more happy. And I think that's a really important point to focus on.
You guys should go out of that.
Yeah, I mean, enjoying yourself, I think, especially being a part of this scene, it does become a challenge, because you dreamt of this day when you would get paid to play video games. You've made it so far, but then all of this pressure is there. But Rushi sir, I think again हमने starting में mention किया था, global esports, Indian esports की history, इतिहास का हिस्सा रहा है from the time esports came to India till now, and still you guys are pushing the Indian scene forward. So coming from what Aryin said, I mean, the scene is a little underdeveloped, but do you think one of the challenges is कि हमारी growth speed बहुत ज़्यादा तेज है? How do we overcome this challenge of like matching this growth with our development? And especially from your position, I think you're the perfect person to answer this question. Like, what does the community?
I don't know if I'm the. Sorry, I don't know if I'm the perfect person, but what I have seen is that a lot of people are just trying to replicate what's happening in the West, whether in NA or EU, and just trying to copy paste and apply that to India. But that doesn't work. The Indian audience, the Indian community, the Indian pros are very different. We're going to have to take a customized approach, because अगर same चीज करेंगे तो result same नहीं आने वाला. It's not going to be the same. We are going to have to learn a lot. I think what a lot of the orgs have been doing in the last few years has been learning. Many of them have tried what's happened in the West, replicated it, failed, and now are rebuilding and restructuring. Even when we started almost 8 years ago, we had a very different approach than we do now, which is one of the reasons why we had so many squads and players from outside of India before we came to India, and really made a customized approach. And it's still going to take a long time. I think we're still a while away from where India can become a primary hub for esports. But I definitely feel over the next few years, India is going to be one of the biggest names when it comes to esports, and it's just a matter of time. As both of them have already highlighted really well, that India is a developing nation in a lot of ways, and that's a good thing, because that allows us to experiment. It allows us to try things that other more mature regions can't do, and that's what's really exciting. That's what gives us a chance to do things that other people couldn't. And especially now in the age of social media, where you can get discovered overnight, where you have a new org popping up in India every day, it's just, there's so much opportunity. I just feel that people need to put a little more effort in to do it with a longer term vision.
Yeah, I mean, opportunities are there. It's just about getting the execution right and getting it done properly. That can be the difference between becoming a big successful team, a big successful org, and just being there for a little while and then vanishing completely. Because that is also something that we've seen happen to a lot of teams. From, again, like last few years, a lot has happened. But